Nogales is dealing with some conflict tonight. It's between city government and a group of concerned residents. They're voicing their opinion about how millions of dollars in COVID relief funds are going to be spent. News 4 Tucson's Chorus Nylander is live now in Nogales with more on what has these residents so upset. Chorus.
Yeah, well, Sean, some residents feel there has been very little to no community input on how these COVID relief funds are going to be spent. They've been raising questions of transparency for how the money is going to be allocated. Tonight, the mayor defending the council's decisions.
There was a lack of outreach between the city council and the mayor in terms of asking citizens, their constituents, what they want to see the money spent towards.
Fernando Alvarez says he's concerned how the city of Nogales will spend more than $3 million of COVID relief funds after the city council last month voted to use the funds for city operations.
The mayor and city council allocated all these monies towards different departments, and their constituents were left out on the blank.
The city allocated around $700,000 for the police department. Parks and Rec, Public Works, sewer and street projects would each receive around $624,000. But the city didn't go into specific details about how those departments would use the funds.
Most jurisdictions were very specific. Tucson has a detailed listing of how every dime is to be spent through that COVID fund. And we're not doing that in Nogales.
Alvarez and a small group of protesters were at Wednesday's city council meeting where the council voted to purchase new police radios using around $600,000 of the COVID funds. The chief was there to explain the need.
And I'm preparing myself for when these radios that we currently have fail.
Everything's been very transparent. There's nothing that's not transparent.
Mayor Arturo Guarino says city department directors know best on where the funds are most needed. He believes those raising concerns are just a small minority.
Who elected us? The people in Nogales. When they elected us, they elected us to make good decisions.
And again, Mayor Guarino believes there's been absolutely no lack of transparency. He tells me the money he believes is being spent to better the lives of the most people possible. Alvarez says he was happy to see the chief at the meeting yesterday break down the need. He thinks it's going to be put to a good use. He says he hopes that the rest of the funds, he'll see the same amount of transparency as the rest of the funds are being brought up to be spent. We're live from Nogales City Hall tonight. Chorus Nylander, News 4 Tucson.